Hey, what's up? Dane Sear Performance. We are Wednesday, a couple days away from vacation, and everything falls apart, always at the last minute. So we got Kevin's Ranchero. Yesterday, it just all fell apart to the point of where now the injectors are off. We're getting those flowed, checked, because something happened and the car just stays pig rich. So I have those at a guy's shop down here, a buddy of mine. So I decided give up on that for today and jump back to Jonathan's Ranger and hopefully try to knock out another big project, the exhaust. So I started at the back and kind of positioned the muffler, which super cool muffler. I think I put it in the other video. It is a full bore performance MF2469, dual 3-inch inlet, dual 3-inch outlet. The muffler is 18, it says 5x8 oval, and it's 18 inches long. So it's 8 inches wide, 18 inches long. It's 24 inches with the inlet and outlet pieces. So I started at the back and I welded in the one straight, came up and made the bendy bends connect to the V-band. Fully welded each thing as I went along. Like that was fully welded. Then I think this piece here was fully welded. Then I did the angle, fully welded it, and then I ground it to line up with the straight, fully welded, put it up, everything's tight. Now I'm doing this side, so I got a 45 that I cut some off, fully welded to the V-band, and then I got a 90 that I fully welded to the straight. Now I haven't fully welded it here because if I fully weld this one here, it all becomes one piece, which isn't a big deal. It's a pretty small section. It's a little bit heavy, but it's not too bad. So I'm just debating on this one. If I do, I think I'm going to weld it because this is a little bit big. So I think I am going to weld it. And then probably at the back, the two tailpipes, which, you know, there's not a lot of room, but I'm basically going to stuff a 45 shooting up and stuff a 45 shooting up on an angle. And then I'll shoot a 45 kind of straight back. Probably end up getting rid of the spare tire, which then I'll get rid of that. I tried to take the spare down last time, and I was on Struggle Street with it. So I'm going to attempt again. I did spray before a whole bunch of like PB Blaster, WD, whatever I had up in there. Worst case scenario, I can kind of clip it off. I don't want to clip it off, but I can. And then that's riveted, I believe, right? No, that's actually bolted. So I wonder if I can get another one of those and bolt it on over here somewhere. And then I would have my two tailpipes, which I think is how I'm going to do it. Yeah, so trying to get some stuff done. It's pouring, absolutely pouring rain out. But tomorrow I'm gonna come in, finish this, finish that weld, and then kind of listen to how it sounds. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I don't see any leaks, which I like. I see none. So it's got power steering fluid in it. It's got coolant in it. Yeah, I mean that's it, right? Power steering fluid, coolant, transmission fluid, obviously, clutch fluid. So he's good. Quick update. I leave Saturday. Not unfortunately. Looking forward to it. Need it. I'll tell you that. But in other news, you notice there's no more transmissions. 3 transmissions. So Jim with the Chevelle, the 70 Chevelle, silver one with the black stripes. He owns a transmission repair shop, and I actually dropped him off with him and his builder Tony. Took the first one apart that leaked, had second gear starts. There was no large snap ring, which is bad. So that absolutely destroyed that transmission. The second one he took apart, and there's like a bushing with like 3 tabs that locks in to another part. I know exactly what part it is, so I knew what he was talking about. Apparently he decided to change that with some kind of metal washer. It had no tabs, so just kind of spun around in there, ate itself alive. That was all the chunks in the pan. Then that caused some other things to go bad. That was the one that lost all the gears. The regulator valve in the pump got stuck, which is why it lost the gears. Otherwise, it would have still ran, or drove, I should say, but it would have absolutely destroyed itself 10 times worse. The third one has yet to be gone through, but, you know, beware of who you buy from. Don't buy out of state. Pay a ton of shipping. Pay a ton of money for a transmission. The first invoice I got right now is right around $2,000, and that's almost half of what I paid for the damn transmission to be built in the first place. So that is something that I have to make right for my customers, and I'm going to. So buyer beware. Better built transmissions, stay away from them. That's all I could say. That's my experience. So it is what it is. But appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos. Have a good day.